Baseball offseason is here. We're jacked up here at 180 Athletics. As you guys are aware, me and Coach Neal have been coaching at the college level for the past 16 years now. Our programs, we like to believe, have impacted thousands and thousands of high school athletes, coaches, college athletes, and coaches. We wanted to give you an inside look on our velocity system. This program is our advanced system. It is freaking awesome. Our velo program does come with a beginner athlete program. Also, a little tapered down on the exercises, making sure the progressions are a little bit easier to follow. But here is Coach Neal walking you through one of our strength training days. Check it out.
All right, guys, we're getting a little bit more complex in some of our training here. So we're going to do deadlift, box jump. We're going to do deadlift, couplet, superset with box jump, speed skaters, a single leg hop into a small box, and then again we're going to try to target sort of rotator cuff muscles on the backside. So again, we're here. You got a trap bar. Use trap bar. If you don't, again, we can go conventional deadlift here. It's not a big deal. Just make sure that we're using appropriate weights. As soon as we let the bar down, come over, we're going to do box jump. Snap down, jump up high. Make sure your hips land above your knees when you land. Okay? You should not land your hips down here. It's not a correct box jump. You want to make sure you're jumping up and then flat stepping down. As soon as you know that, go into speed skaters. Okay, trying to get as much ground, gain as much ground laterally as you can. Okay, as pitchers, as baseball players, as athletes, we want to make sure that we're driving in the frontal plane as much as we can. From there, single leg, small box hop. Okay, we're just go up and down as fast as we can. Okay, trying to train the calf complex. And then lastly, band no money here. Elbows in tight. Just next turn to rotate on both sides. Make sure that we're staying neutral. We're not doing this. Okay, we're staying neutral, rib cage down. Okay, we're feeling it in the rotator cuff, okay, the back side of the shoulder. All right, one arm dumbbell row. Posting up strong. Here, flat back. 45 degrees with our elbow. All right, here we go. We've got dumbbell RDL and weighted push-up. Now it's time to start pushing ourselves a little bit and loading some of these basic movements. So again, like we talked about, make sure our hips are going back, chest stays out, back stays flat. Feel a stretch in your hamstring, come back down. Again, you don't have to go down and touch the ground. Just feel a slight stretch in your hamstring, come back up. For that, right at the knee level for me. All right, we're making sure we're not rounding our back. We're not locking our knees out, slight bend at the knee, back stays flat, pushing our hips back, coming through the rock and groin stretch. One knee down, one leg out, we're gonna rock out, drop this hip into the ground, rock back, stretch this groin. So we'll rock out, drop that hip, rock back, get a good groin stretch there. All right, we're gonna make sure our hips stay mobile, stay loose. We're working in really large range of motions when we're doing all of our exercises. We've got to make sure that we're adding some of this stuff in and make sure we're staying loose there. All right, guys, so we got Pike Push Up, we got Neal and T-Spine, again, trying to work on our thoracic mobility, and then med ball slam. So, Pike Push Up, we're in a good push up position here. All right, push up, and then pike. What we're trying to do is get upward rotation of our scaps. We're trying to push ourselves into the ground, get a good stretch with our lat. We're trying to drive our heels to the ground on the back side, get a good stretch on our hamstring and calves. Push up. On the pike here, we'll sit back on our heels, go elbow to elbow, and then try to follow our elbow with our eyes. Trying to get as much thoracic rotation as we can. We're going to try to reach up, come across, reach up. We'll try to slam on the outside part of our foot. When we come over and down, I want to try to stay closed on this foot. Right? I don't want to do this and open up our foot. I'm trying to work on a little bit of internal rotation on this hip. So same thing when you throw, when you hit, and you let the ball go, and you've got to rotate, internally rotate on that hip and your follow through. Same thing when you're hitting. okay? And those hips come through, you're trying to block on that front side. So we want to try to do the same thing here. So up and over.
You made it to the end. Thanks for watching the content. Make sure to like, share. Hopefully you find some coach or some of your athletes, or maybe it's even your son or your daughter that finds this valuable. Share it with them. Then there's another video right here. Make sure to click on it, check it out, and then as always, win the kids.